Hi guys, it's Prischu from Prischu.com back here again, and it's a bank holiday Monday here in the UK, so I'm here in Milton Keynes for the marathon weekend. The race starts and ends at the home of the Milton Keynes Dons FC, which is a League 2 club in England. There are several different categories of races, a 5k fun run, as well as a marathon relay, half marathon and a full marathon distance. And look at the queues for the toilets. Apparently everybody has the same idea to relieve themselves before the run. So in Milton Keynes, I am running a half marathon, which is exactly just over a week after my Manchester marathon. So going into this race, I had zero expectations. It was originally supposed to be a fun run, and I was just here to soak up the atmosphere and ambience and enjoy the awesome running weather. So yeah, this was the toilet queue about an hour before flag off. Surprisingly, the queue was pretty fast and it did not take as long as I had originally feared. So it took about 10 minutes for me to use the toilet. Based on the size of this queue, it looked like it would have been a lot longer. So let's see how I do. The race precinct here is pretty happening. Most of the runners are from the UK, which I guess is pretty expected for a slightly smaller run. The Milton Keynes Marathon weekend is pretty big, but I guess it is not quite as big as the Manchester Marathon a week ago. The stadium is pretty empty at the start, but I am sure it will fill up pretty quickly after the run. So after taking a few pictures out and about, it is time to slowly shuffle to the start line. I can see the number of runners piling up, and I am feeling pretty excited and eager. The festive mood is already in the air and everybody is really raring to go. Inside the start pen, I finally managed to find my friend and we took a picture together before we started the race. And just like that, at 9 AM sharp, we are off. It is perfect running weather, to be honest. Even though I was originally intending for this to be a fun run, I seriously could not resist. The weather was so good and my legs surprisingly felt good, so I decided to take a crack of it. I honestly didn't know how my legs would hold up throughout the distance, but since I was feeling good, right, why not just have a go and no regrets, right? The weather was seriously beautiful and the scenery was amazing. So the Milton Keynes run takes you from the stadium and through the original villages that makes up this very unique town of Milton Keynes. At the villages, the residents come out of their houses and cheer you on and motivate you. It is really amazing and it is a great help to help me keep going. Yup, the long sleeve came off a few kilometers into the run, and I am literally running with nothing but singlet and shorts at 11-degree weather. So the last video I took was at the 9-mile marker along the race because I was spending the last 4 miles trying to focus on my pace and trying to maintain the pace. And here we are running into the Milton Keynes Dawn Stadium, which is the finish line. I was so excited to see this finish line because finally it was over. After running into the stadium, we complete a victory lap of the stadium before finishing on the other side of the stadium. It is always pretty surreal to be running into a stadium, and I really love stadium finishes. So in the end, I ran 1:47.46, which was way faster than anything I had anticipated I would be running. So I am extremely happy with myself. The course was not entirely flat. So at the beginning and at the end, there were some inclines which slowed down my pace a little bit, but the midsection was flat. There were crowds at certain areas along the route. So it is a beautiful run through the residences and the country with a section going into the city area. It is a beautiful route. I really was able to soak it up and lap it up, and I am pretty pleased with the run. The weather was also amazing, in the high single digits to the low double digits. So it was literally perfect running weather. I think that's why I ended up doing so well. So I am very happy with running 1 hour, 47 minutes and 46 seconds. And the medal itself is also really beautiful. So the half marathon color code is green color, and the medal has the Milton Keynes marathon symbol on it, which is a cow. So I am pretty pleased with myself, and let me go and rest and recover after the marathon and indulge in a nice meal. I will catch up with you again soon. Thank you so much for watching. If you enjoyed what you saw, please don't forget to like, share and subscribe to precinct.com. Until then, I will catch up with you next time. See you and bye.